Good evening, everybody. You're watching Jersey Pro League Hockey, presented by Breakout Sports Broadcasting, live on YouTube. My name is Carl Pascal, and thank you for tuning in to the stream here tonight. It is the final week of the regular season here for the JPL 2023 season. Tonight, the final two Pro Division games of this year before we get into playoffs. So, like I just said, final games tonight for the Pro Division. Last two games for the Pro Division. The first game of the night between Lab Elite Hockey and 43 Oak. A very, very big matchup because whoever wins this game will be the number one seed for the playoffs with four wins. Right now, Lab Elite Hockey sitting at 3-1, 0-1 with the one shootout loss. And while Team 43 Oak is sitting at 3-2 so far this season through 5 games each. On top of that, looking at the leading goal scorers, point scorers, I should say, for both teams. Ryan Schelling leading Oak with 25 points in just 5 games, heading into game number 6 here tonight. And then for Lab Elite Hockey, Michael Rubin leads Lab with 14 points. Looking at your goaltending matchup here tonight, the full-time starter for Lab Elite Hockey, number 1, Ryan Kenny, a 3-1, 0-1 record, 820 goals against average, and an 845 save percentage. Meanwhile, Daniel Moore, number 99 in net for 43 Oak, a 1-0 record, 10 goals against average, and a 792 save percentage. Before we get kicked off with the game here tonight, just want to say a quick thank you for tuning into the streams all season long. There's been a bit of a lull in the JPL action as both the JPL and us have had a few weeks off, but we've got some special stuff planned for you for not just this game, but for the playoffs as well. Hoping to have a few special guests up here in the broadcast booth alongside myself. It's going to be a lot of games and a lot of days, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, all JPL action as we get set here for the opening draw tonight between Lab and Oak. Grevy and Burns in the face-off circle, and we're off. Grevy pokes it forward. Postma goes back to get it. Looking for options, trying for a quick pass to Burns. Burns able to get inside past Terrain. Big save by Moore. Right out of the gate, Moore makes a really nice save. Terrain with it. Into the zone, tries to get a shot off, can't do so. Now still in the corner, goes over to Schelling. Schelling all alone, feeds across ice to Delgaizo, but it couldn't find his stick. Delgaizo lays it off to Terrain. Terrain to Grevy. Wasn't able to get enough on the shot as it bounced off the back of his stick. Lofted pass up and out up to Wiener. Wiener in on goal. Goes to the backhand. It goes wide. Delgaizo with it, able to move it up to Grevy. Grevy chips it forward, goes all the way past a bunch of players. Kenny comes way out of his net to play that puck. Smart play there from Kenny as he was able to move it forward. Lindenworth with it now. Cross center ice. Able to get it back just over the blue line. Picked off by a few Oak players as Grevy is able to hit it up and out. Taken away by Schelling. Lays it off. Looking for options. Trying to find Schelling across. Kenny makes the save. Lab cycling around. That one lofted all the way down too far from anybody as it'll go for an icing. And we'll get a stoppage with 14:34 left to go in the first. Off the face-off, puck goes all the way back. Gaudette going back to get it. Lays it to Delgaizo. Delgaizo has room. Looking for options, takes it himself, fires a shot, goes off the pads of Kenny and goes into the netting. Some featured players here tonight. First games for two NHLers. As Kevin, they try and wrap it around. That one goes off the pipe. Koff with it. Down low to Rubin. Koff gets it back, tries to go to the point. Pass nearly out of the zone, but kept in. Cycled it back down low. That one goes wide of Lindenworth's stick. Looking for the stretch. Pass was Gaudette. Delgaizo with it now. Fires the toe drag wrister. Wasn't able to put it home, though. Chen there to corral it. Now knocked around. Looking for options. That one goes well wide. Back out at the Lab blue line. Rubin with it now. Plays it across. In the zone. Lab with it. They fire one on. Moore makes the save. Taken away now by Konolov. Konolov has Delgaizo with him. Lays it back. Tried to find Galante. Couldn't do so. Konolov again to Galante. Galante. Todrex fires one. Loose puck. Delgaizo there. That one gets blocked. And it's held onto by Kenny. But as I was saying, two NHLers here playing for 43 Oak. Zach Aston Reese of the Toronto Maple Leafs and Adam Gaudette of the St. Louis Blues. Some big names playing here in the JPL this week, the final week of action. Lab with it behind Kenny. Play it around to Wiener. Wiener crosses the blue line, cycles it down low to Spitzenagel. Looking for options, centered it in front, but no one was there as Konolov gets it back. Konolov with it. Has me soon as Konolov fires. Kenny makes the save. Puck now in the corner. Wiener on it again. Tried to play it across to Spitzenagel. Couldn't do so. Terrain nearly got ran over by Masunas, his own teammate. Cameron Piosi fires one in. Goes off the side of the net, able to get it back. Cycled it around, tried to go to Postman at the point. He blows a tire. Lab able to corral it. Opt to take it back into their own end. Hounded by Terrain. Lab into the zone. They try and break through a few players. That one's blocked as Schelling takes it and lays it off. Grevy tries to fire across ice. Terrain with it now. Terrain has the guys on the other side. Couldn't get the pass across to him. Postma with it in the corner. Skates it up and out. Back the other way, 2-on-0. Looking for the shot. They fire it across, and it's saved! Moore with a big save on that 2-on-0. Great effort by Moore. Let's take a look at that replay. Corner. Off that 2-on-0. Back the other way, 2-on-0. Moore with a big opportunity. For the shot, they fired across, and it's saved! On the other side. Moore with a big save. Bouncing puck back the other way. Moore coming out to play it. Knocks it away from Burns, but not for long as Burns gets right back on it. Burns with options. Lays it to the point. Able to keep it in. Dancing through into the slot. Lab nearly got there into the middle as it was broken up by Schelling. Chen with it now. Alone. Chen fires one. Kenny gets it with the pads. Nice little spinorama move by Rubin to keep that puck away. Lays it across to his D partner. Into the zone. Fires a shot. Moore with the initial save. Puck still loose. Now cleared into the corner. Taken back by Oak. Chen on it again. Has Schelling on the other side. Gaudette with it now. Gaudette tries to dance through a few players. Can't do so. Able to get it back. Centered it in front for Grevy, but couldn't hang on to it. Delgaizo comes on. 2-on-1 the other way. Looking for options. They fire more with the save, and he gobbles it up with the glove to get the stoppage with 10:08 left to go in the first. At the point, that one sent in tipped in front by Lindenworth, and it goes out of play. Shots 8-7 so far in favor of Oak. Konolov with it on the other side. Opts to skate it, uses some room, lays it back. Gaudette with it, dangles around Lindenworth. Tries to drive all the way around, looking for an option in front. Finds Galante. Galante with it, tried to go for the Michigan. Puck still loose in front, now cleared out by Lab. Still in the zone, though, now taken out. Delgaizo able to pick that pass off in the zone. Looking for options, has Gaudette, feeds it across, big save by Kenny. Loose puck knocked away by the defense. Wiener was able to get back and knock that puck out of the air, out of the crease. Back the other way now. Kopf with it. Stays onside. Tries to dangle by a player. Can't do so. Still on the puck, though. Kopf tried to play it back. Postma had it knocked away. Delgaizo with it. All alone. Delgaizo there. He fires wide on the backhand. Postma with it. Tries to go by Galante. He does. Looking for options with speed. Lab into the zone. Triangle by Maysunis. Are able to do so in front. Saved by Moore. Let's take a look Michigan at that puck replay. Still loose in front now. Cleared out by Lab. By Kenny. Before this still in the zone though. Now taken out. Delgaizo able to pick that pass off in the zone. Looking for options. Has Gaudette. Feeds it across. Big save by Kenny. Loose puck knocked away by the defense. Galante with it. Tried to go for the Michigan puck. Maysunis back the other way. Maysunis with it. Fires a shot. Kenny makes the save. Sticks it aside into the corner. Postma there to corral it. Puck bounces off terrain. Spitzenagel stayed on side, but Galante's able to get it back. Dances through a few players. Silverstein with it across. Not able to handle it, as Lab are able to get it back. McKinsley with it. Over to Spitzenagel. Couldn't handle the hot pass Moore. That one goes right by his crease. On it again now. Maysunis fires it up ice to Silverstein. He stays on side. Tries to go to Galante. Too far for him. Taken back by Lab once again. McKinsley with it. Looking for options. Couldn't get anything on the shot. Was looking to go for the pass, but changed his mind at the last second and couldn't get the shot off. Rubin with it now. In the corner. Dances around back up to the point. Nice little spin move at the blue line. Chipped it down low to Burns. Burns is there. Can't get all the initial shot as it's poked away by the defense. Great back check there by Delgaizo as that one's knocked out of the zone. Kenny's going to come all the way out to play that puck. Cycles it all the way around. Delgaizo with it. Fires it in on goal. Bouncing puck tipped by Silverstein. That was a great deflection as it's still in the zone. Delgaizo there, finally taken back out by Postma. Had it poked away. Has to track it back in the neutral zone. Lays it across for Burns. He gets stripped. Terrain with it. 3-on-1 if they hurry. Looking for options. They try and go in front. Looking for Delgaizo. Couldn't find him. Taken back now by Lab. They feed it to Burns. Burns with a burst of speed. Burns in on goal. Terrain able to break away from him. Fires a shot. It goes wide. Oak with it again. Schelling with it. Across. looking for options, trying to go back to Schelling. They couldn't do so. That was Chen who was looking to go across. Lab with it into the zone. Looking, they fire that one wide. Still in the zone, though. Looking around, they have to cycle back into the corner. McKinsley with it. Or excuse me, that's Lindenworth. Lindenworth down low, wrapping around. Postma at the point, fires one. That one's saved by Moore. Schelling with it, wraps it around. Long stretch pass up to Chen. Had it stripped away. Postma there. Postma into the zone. Has Lindenworth behind him. Fires a shot. It goes over the bar. Schelling able to get there. Has Chen and Konolov ahead. 2-on-1 back the other way. Chen with Konolov. Chen, good stick check. On the back check. Schelling there. Big save by Kenny. What a save by Ryan Kenny. Lindenworth across. Looking for options. And they score. Just like that. Lab Elite Hockey opened the scoring. Konolov, Chen, good stick check on the back check. Schelling there, big save by Kenny. And then the clear out by What Lab. A save by Ryan Kenny. Lindenworth in the zone, feeds it across. Looking for options, and they score. The 5-hole past Moore. 1-1 back the other way. Make it a 1-0 game. 5:20 left to go here in this first period. That one bounces by a few players into the corner. McKinsley had it taken away. Gaudette with it. Fires one. Bouncing puck. It goes wide. Konolov right in front. That one sticked aside from Del Gaizo. Rubin on it again. Shots tied up at 13 apiece. Rubin into the zone. Fires a shot. It goes wide. That was an absolute blast there from Rubin. Del Gaizo with it. Has Konolov with him. Del Gaizo tries to go back to the forehand. Drives to the net. Can't get all the shot. Puck goes wide. Konolov's there. Konolov still with it now in the corner. Nearly had it poked away. Del Gaizo comes to help. Able to keep it in. Looking for options. Tried to go to Gaudette on the far side, but it was broken up by some good defense there from Lab. Gaudette on it again. Nice little toe drag move by Gaudette. Gaudette walks and tries to get the backhander, and he lifts it over the bar. Back the other way, Lab. 3-on-1, Spitzenagel with it. Goes far side, and he scores. Kept it low and on the ice. On it again. Nice little toe drag move by Gaudette. Gaudette walks and tries to get the backhander, and he lifts it over the bar. Backhander by Gaudette, and then on the back the other way, Lab. The other way. 3-on-1, Spitzenagel with it. Goes far side, and he scores. Cheating just a little bit to that right post and makes it 2-0. Galante with it. Nice toe drag, getting right into the slot. Went to the backhand. Nearly finished that. That would have been a highlight reel goal. Kenny was there to shut the door, though. Has been perfect so far tonight. 16 shots, 16 saves. Keon Pinosi with it. Fires it across. Nearly got sticked away by Silverstein. Burns there. Lays it back. Taken away by Terrain now. Terrain lifts it up to Maysunis. He gloves it down. Maysunis has options on the other side. That one's sticked away. Postma with it now. Tries to get it out. Up to Burns. Burns has Wiener with him. Burns looking for options. Lays it back. Not for long. Postma fires a shot. And it's saved by Moore. That one kept him by Postma or not as it comes out of the zone. Postma able to corral it again. Tried to go to Burns. Burns able to jump on the loose puck. Burns with it. Tries to dance by Galante. Fires the backhander. Easily saved by Moore. Didn't have a lot on it as he kind of lost an edge. Galante with it now. Fires it across. Silverstein there. Maysunis there as well. Loose puck. Maysunis fires one off the pads. That one loose. The net comes off, and we'll get a whistle. Off the draw. Lab win it. Lindenworth with it now. Breakaway. Lindenworth with it. Great back check by Chen. Chen with an excellent back check there to break up that breakaway chance. Kopf with it now. Kopf walks in, looking, fires it across. It's deflected wide. Postma was there. Couldn't put it home. Delgado with it now. Lays it back to Chen. Chen gets it sticked away. Lindenworth was there, nearly beat out Schelling to that puck, but it's taken back by Oak. Into the zone. Masunas with it. Fires. Saved by Kenny. Loose puck still taken away by Lab. Cleared all the way out. It's going to go all the way down into the other end, and that'll be an icing with 1:46 left to go in the first. Off the draw. One back by Oak at the point now. Walking in, they fire a shot, glove down by Kenny. That shot coming from David Shen of Yale. 19 points in 4 games so far this season. Lab lifted up and out. Spitznagel in on the breakaway. Big save by Moore. Keeping it 2-0 with just 1:30 left to go. Looking for options. Oak now with it. Chen spinning around. Has Konolov over to Schelling. Bouncing puck is Schelling. Able to lay it back to Konolov in the corner. Konolov crosses with Chen. Konolov dances into the middle. Looking for options. Tried to go to Delgado. Was picked off. Back the other way. Lab looking for options. In on the breakaway. Going to the forehand. Poked away. Nearly went in. Just went by the post. Pass picked off. Spitzenagel there. Tries to go to McKinsley. Too far for him. McKinsley across. Spitzenagel there. And it's in. I thought Moore got to that puck, but Rubin able to pot it home. Makes it 3-0 with 49 seconds left to go. Poked away. Nearly went in. First. Just went by the post. Yeah, pass picked off. Spitzenagel there. Tries to go to McKinsley. Too far for him. But McKinsley across. Spitznagel there. And Rubin, it's in. He's able to slot that one home. More got Delgado lays it back to Grevy. Delgado again. Up ice. Looking for options. Not able to do so. Postma with it. Lays it off for Burns. Burns tried to center in front. No one was there. Campiosi tries to send it back. Wiener with it across Postma, and they score. Postma with a blast there from the low slot. Not able to do so. Postma with it. Even. Lays it off for Burns. Burns cycle here. Tried to center in from front. Lab, no one was able to move that puck around. Campiosi tries to send it back. Wiener with it across Postma, and they score. Just like that. Gaudet with it now. Feeds it across. Delgado was there. Couldn't hang on to it. Galante across. Tried to find Gaudet. Couldn't do it. Lab the other way. They lay it off. Postma had it, lost it. Down to the final 5 seconds. Gaudet tried to go to Galante. Broken up by Burns. Up to Postma. Final second. He fires one. It goes wide. And that'll do it for the first period. So after 1 period of play, Lab Elite Hockey have a 4-0 lead over 43 Oak. 21 shots to 19 in favor of Lab. But either way, we're going to take a quick break and step aside. When we come back, we'll have the second period of action for you. Welcome back, everybody. You're watching Jersey Pro League Hockey presented by Breakout Sports Broadcasting live on YouTube. After one period of play, Lab Elite Hockey lead 43 Oak 4-0. A very, very strong first period for Lab. Looking to extend it here. They walk in. Moore makes the save. Still with it, though. Postma sends it down low to Lindenworth. Lindenworth with it in the corner. Fires it across. Other slide, and they score. And just like that, they open up the second period. Here they with another Moore makes the save. Still with it, though. Postma doing a good job. Sends it down low to Lindenworth. Able to get it down to Lindenworth. Lindenworth with it in the corner. Sending it back across. Fires it across. Over to the other slide, and they score. And what a shot there. Looking from Lab as they're able to bury it and make it 5-0. That one careens in onto Moore, and he's able to hold on to that one. 23 shots now for Lab Elite Hockey. A very, very, very good showing so far. They win another faceoff. They fire it back across. What a goal that would have been. Lindenworth across. That one goes wide. Still kept in. Looking for the pass through. Finally gotten out of the zone. Del Gaizo. Back the other way. Had it taken back. That one careens in on goal. That shot goes wide. Kept in the zone by Silverstein. Or not. Had it stripped by Koff. Tuano back the other way with Lindenworth. Lindenworth to Koff to Lindenworth. Just too many passes for them. Gaudette with it now. Bursts the speed, cross the blue line, tries to split the defenders. He does, tried to go off the skates of the goaltender. That one in on goal, nearly deflected by Gaudette. Gaudette wraps it around. Del Gaizo in the corner. Looking for options, has to pull up. Back around it goes. Terrain able to corral it. Dances by a defender. Terrain lifts it up. Silverstein with it. Has Konolov on the other side, tries to find him, but it gets knocked away by a defender. Maysunas with it, fires. That shot got blocked in front. Maysunas still there. Maysunas with it across to Konolov, couldn't find the puck. Terrain with it now. Kept it in at the blue line, down to Maysunas. Maysunas with it, fires one into the glove of Kenny, and we'll get a stoppage. Face-off won by Lab. They wrap it all the way around and out. Spitzenagle's there. Collides with Konolov, able to move it forward into the zone. Kept by Lab. They send it across. It's broken up. Silverstein was there on the back check. Silverstein with it. Lifts it to Konolov. Over to Terrain. Terrain into the zone. Spinorama. Looking for options. Has to pull up low circle. Goes down in front. Silverstein there. Tries to dance through. Konolov was there. Couldn't get a stick to it. Terrain able to keep it in to Konolov. Konolov fires when it goes wide. Silverstein there. Looking for options again. Fires to Terrain, but couldn't get all the shot. Spitzenagel with it now. Tries to go far side. Couldn't get anything on the shot. Was Lab. Great opportunity. Konolov able to keep that one away from Burns. Tries to go to Maysunas. Taken by Chen. Now cleared out of the zone. Chen with it again. Able to get by a few players. Cycles it around. Takes it through a few defenders, but gets stopped at the top of the circles. Maysunas picks it back up again. Maysunas chips the puck. Able to keep it. Looking for a pass option. Tries to go into the slot for Terrain, but it goes through his stick and goes out of the zone. Burns with the puck now. 12:10 left to go here in this second period. Postma with it. Lays it to Burns. That one's sticked away by Moore. Taken back by Chen. Lays it off for Delgaizo. Puck across. That one goes in on goal. Kenny makes the save and makes another one on Delgaizo. Off the faceoff, one back by Lab. They wrap it around. Puck at the point, Schelling now. Dumps it down low, looking for options. Nice little toe drag, but couldn't get all the shot. In the corner, puck battle below the goal line. Finally, puck comes out to Postma. Postma has Burns. Burns with it, tries to go to Postma, just too far for him. Postma lost an edge, not able to keep the puck as it's in the skates of Delgaizo. Postma with it. Puck goes off the skate of Grevy. Delgaizo on it now. Delgaizo walks in, fires a shot. It goes wide. That one in front. Grevy was there but couldn't bury it. A 2-on-1 back the other way. Burns across. Burns walks in off the pads of Moore. Lindenworth down low. Nice little cut back at the hash marks. That one shot across through the crease as Schelling moves it up. Chen with it, has Grevy and Schelling on the other side. Chen with it, not able to get all the shot. Chen down low. Grevy to Schelling, has Galante at the point. Bouncing puck at the hash mark. Schelling able to keep it. Schelling fires one, saved off the blocker of Kenny. Galante still there. Down low to Chen. Chen with it, tried to find Schelling. Schelling able to get it back. Loose puck, Chen there. Chen with it, cycled it in front, bouncing puck again as it's taken away by Rubin and finally gotten out of the zone. Lindenworth with it, goes through the legs. Toe drag, tries to cut in front, can't do so. Bouncing puck still loose. Rubin with it, in front, Koff across, and they score. Just like that, a 6-0 game. .25 shots each now. Gaudette with it, into the zone, fires that one just wide and over the bar. Galante with it, at the point, walks around. Had Gaudette in the corner in the low slot. Gaudette on it again. Delgaizo with it. Fires one in on goal. And it's saved by Kenny. Taken away by Rubin and finally gotten out of the zone. Lindenworth with it. Goes through the legs. Toe drag, tries to cut in front. Can't do so. Through the legs move as bouncing puck still loose. Rubin with it. In front, Koff came around. Across, Koff was there and they score. Puck again. As Grevy able to take the puck away. Gets it by Galante up to Delgaizo. Delgaizo in the zone. Looking, fires one, goes off the blocker of Kenny. Rubin there. Galante with it to Delgaizo. Through the legs to Galante. Pokes it around. Gaudette was there. Sent it into the corner. Was Kenny. Spitznagel with it. Has McKinsley behind him. Spitznagel alone. Goes behind the net looking for some options. McKinsley alone in front as Grevy is able to take it away. Not for long as McKinsley jumps right back on top of it. Gaudette now, up ice. Delgaizo with it, has Galante with him. Delgaizo across to Galante, that one's saved. Postma now, up ice, looking for options. They fire that one and loose puck again as it's taken away. Long stretch pass meant for Konolov. No icing on the play. Kenny takes it alone, plays it away from Konolov. Wiener with it now. Bouncing puck through everybody as a delayed offside on Lab. Maysunis with it now. Maysunis into the zone. Great little move by Maysunis, but couldn't hang on to it. Galante Konolov there, not able to bury it. Galante on it again. Taken away by Burns to Postma. Tries to find Burns again. Has Postma on the far side. Has it sticked away as Maysunis is there. Konolov with it now. Has some room, flicks it aside. Goes to Silverstein. Silverstein back to Konolov, wires one, and it's saved by Kenny. Terrain is there, down to Konolov. Cycled it around. Terrain with it, tried to find Konolov again, but couldn't do so. Postma with it. Cross ice pass to Burns. Stayed on side. Lab across, try to find Postma. It's knocked down as Terrain picks it up. Terrain had it for a second, lost it as back the other way. Burns has Lindenworth. Lindenworth tries to go for the toe drag again, can't do it. Konolov wraps it around to Terrain. 6:40 left to go here in this second period. Konolov with it. Down to Maysunis. Maysunis to Konolov, was looking for the deflection, couldn't find it. That one sent across as well as Maysunis is going to corral it at the point. Fires one in from there as it goes wide. Terrain on it now. Tried to dance by a defender, couldn't do so. Delgaizo there. Lost the puck as a 3-on-1 back the other way. Lindenworth across, great diving block by Maysunis. 2-on-1 the other way. Chen with it across. Maysunis, the late man. Chen there. Couldn't get all the shot. That one went right through the crease. No one could bury it for Oak. What an opportunity there. Koff with it. Tries to go by Schelling. Able to get the puck. Plays it across. Postma there all alone to Lindenworth, and they score. The counterattack is deadly. And Lab Elite Hockey make it 7-0. For Oak, what an opportunity there. Looking at that play develop. Some great play with it. Tries to go by Schelling to keep able to get the puck. Plays it across. Getting it Postma there all alone across to Lindenworth, and they score. No one could bury it. Or moving cross ice. Or cross crease, I should say. Kopf with it again. In the zone. Tries to go by Delgaizo. Looked for the power move. Couldn't find it. Kopf on it once again. Finds it across. Lindenworth there. Not able to handle the puck. Still with it, though, is Lab. Rubin. Across to Kopf. Kopf tried to find Lindenworth on the backhand. Taken now by Gaudette. Burst of speed into the zone. Dangle move in front. Sticked away by Kenny. Delgaizo to track this one down. Has Kopf all over him. Able to get it up ice. Nice little through the legs pass by Schelling. Across. That one's blocked in front. Delgaizo there to Galante to Gaudette in front. Loose puck in the skates of a bunch of players as it's sent up to the top of the circle. Schelling and Kopf come together. Kopf gets the better of him and gets it away. 2-on-1 back the other way. They fire off the shoulder. Puck still loose. Corralled by Moore with a great diving effort. And we'll get a stoppage with 4:22 left to go in the second. Galante with it. In his own end. McKinley pressing up to Chen now. Lays it back for Delgaizo. Delgaizo in the slot. Fires that one through the crease. No one was there for Oak. McKinsley on it now. Grevy the lone man back. Good defense by him. McKinsley tried to go to Spitzenagel but couldn't do so. Grevy with it now. Up ice to Konolov. Couldn't handle the puck. Konolov with it again, up to Grevy. Grevy across to Delgaizo, bouncing puck. McKinsley with it now. Lays it off. Spitzenagel to McKinsley. McKinsley with it. He scores. 30th shot of the game for Lab. With it again, up to Grevy. And they have 8 goals on a 30 shots. Across to Delgaizo, bouncing puck. McKinsley with it now. Lays it off. Spitzenagel to McKinsley. McKinsley with it. Nice he scores. McKinsley able to just bury that one. Just under 3.5 minutes left to go in this second period. Oak trying to get anything going here. Terrain with it. Fires one. Kenny able to glove that one down. And like I said before, whoever wins this game will secure the #1 seed, as that blast from Konolov still loose at the side of the net, and it's cleared away by Postma. Postma on his own. Terrain there. Postma, nice little move. Tried to go by him, but couldn't beat Moore. Puck now in the corner. Burns comes over to help, as does Konolov. Bouncing puck taken away back up to the point. Postma with it across. Looking for options. They send it down low. Postma again. Over to Burns. Burns able to keep the puck. Has to cycle around. Lays it back. Lab at the hash marks. Now top of the circle. They walk in. High slot. Have to reset. Back to Postma. Postma to Burns. Back again. That one's poked away, but Burns is able to corral it. Burns to Postma. Terrain trying to get a stick in there. Postma with it across. Lays it back. Postma on it again. A couple good moves. Burns right in front. Through the leg. Shot, and it's saved by Moore. What an effort there from Burns to try and go through the legs there. Had no room. Only option left was to try and go through the legs. What an effort there, and man, if that had gone in, that would have been something. Face-off won by Oak. Looking for the stretch pass. Kept down onside, in on goal. They try to go for the tip of the toe, literally, shot. As Galante rings that one off the pipe. That was Maysunis who had that opportunity. What an effort there from Maysunis as a 2-on-1 back the other way. Spinorama moving a big save by Silverstein with the stick to knock that away. What an effort on the back check. Terrain with it, spinning around, not able to handle the puck. Able to get it back though. Terrain to Maysunis. Maysunis has Galante across Galante, and they score. Oak get one back after a flurry. A big save by Silverstein with the stick to knock that away. What an effort on the back check. Terrain with it, spinning around, not able to handle the puck. Get it able to get it back though. Terrain to Maysunis. Maysunis has Galante across Galante, and they score. Just bury that one. Puck wrapped around. Delgaizo there. At the hash marks, puck taken away or not, as it's bouncing around through a couple of skates. As Kopf is able to get it. Puck into the zone. Moore out to play it. It goes off the boards to Gaudette. Gaudette with it across. In front, Maysunis was there. Gaudette again tried to put it through his legs. Couldn't do so. Rubin with it. Lays it across. Kopf in there, saved by Moore. Delgaizo on it now. Has Gaudette. Tried to spring him for a chance. No icing on the play. Final 40 seconds of this period. Puck knocked down. McKinsley all alone with it. McKinsley just too many moves and ran out of room. Will have to reset. Still had the puck. Tried to go to Spitzenagel in the corner. Back to McKinsley. Back to Spitznagel. He fires that off the bar. Pass sent across again. Moore denies them with the pads. Delgaizo with it. Has Gaudet. Delgaizo tried to get the shot off, but it was blocked. Loose puck. Sent away. 2-on-1 if they can hurry for Lab. In the corner, Rubin with it. Final 2 seconds. And a quick little poke check by Schelling, and that'll end the period. So after 2 periods of play, Lab Elite Hockey lead 43 Oak 8-1. Shots 35-32 in favor of Oak, and Oak seemed to have a bit of a burst of energy there in the final 2 minutes or so. But either way, we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we will have the 3rd period of action for you between Lab Elite Hockey and 43 Oak. Welcome back, everybody. You're watching Jersey Pro League Hockey, presented by Breakout Sports Broadcasting, live here on YouTube. After 2 periods of play, Lab Elite Hockey lead 43 Oak 8-1. Shots 35-32, surprisingly in favor of 43 Oak. Puck in the Oak end. Konolov able to corral it and move it forward. Konolov with it again, fires one, it goes wide. Delgaizo's there. Up to Schelling. Schelling walks around, tries to find Delgaizo again. Delgaizo able to get to it just in time, nearly taken away. Still there with it. Konolov there trying to fight for the puck. Schelling now comes over to help. Puck squirts out to the Lab players. Spitznagel has it now. That's McKinsley who had it. Back to Postma. Up ice. Lab into the zone. Try to go by Chen. Cut back move. They let off for Spitznagel. Fires one, and it's going off the shoulder of Moore and goes out of play. Before we get set for this face-off, quickly just want to say again, thank you for tuning in to these streams. We really, really appreciate all of the support for both us here at Breakout Sports Broadcasting and for the Jersey Pro League. We've got playoffs in just a few days, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. All 6 games will be streamed here on the Breakout Sports Broadcasting YouTube. Check the Jersey Pro League website and the JPL stats page in the description of the stream for more updates on game times and who will be playing who. Terrain with it, fires one on the backhand, and Kenny makes the save. Postma with it, moves it forward. Had it poked away by Terrain. Postma on it again. Lofted pass up to Burns. Burns has Postma on the other side. Had it picked away. Burns, or I should say Postma with it, looking for the pass across to someone in front. They find him. Taken away by Chen, though. Postma had it taken away. Burns fires one off the blocker of Moore. Lab still with it. They cycle it down low. Postma is there. So is Grevy to try and get to the puck first. Puck pops out to Rain. First to it. Not able to keep it as it's taken away. Postma with it to Burns. Tried to go back to Postma. Couldn't do so as it's taken by Maysunis. Maysunis has Galante with him. Terrain on the backside. Maysunis with it. Tries to drive around. Tried to go sharp angle shot. And couldn't do so as Kenny is able to grab that one up with 13:06 left to go in the period. Face-off won by Lab. Puck now in the corner. Gaudette with it. Still with the puck to Grevy now. Goes back to Gaudette over to the other side. Gaudette again tries to go to the backhand. Grevy there to corral it. Galante in the corner. Galante looking for options. Fires that one. That one's blocked. Puck still loose at the side, and that right in front. Gaudette can't bury, and it's in. I think Gaudette was the one who put that into the net. It was him or Grevy. Backhand, Grevy there to corral it. Look at it. Galante in the corner. To keep it in the corner. Galante looking for options. Fires that one. That one's blocked. Puck was still loose at the side, and then right in front. Gaudette can't bury, and it's in. Gaudette's goal. As it looked like he was the last one to touch it as it trickled into the net. Maysunis with it now. Has Galante and Gaudette again. Kenny racing to come out to get that puck. As Galante takes it back. Has Maysunis with him. Galante tries to split the defense. Can't do so. Kopf with it. Grevy able to break that one up. As Gaudette on it again. Now Maysunis. Across to Grevy, to Gaudette. Has Galante with him. Gaudette fires one off the post. Puck kept in by Maysunis. Galante there. Tried to go to Gaudette. Can't do it. Galante still with it. Spinning around. Taken by Lindenworth. Puck still in the zone now. Now taken out. Galante to corral it. Walks it in. Has Maysunis behind him. Fires it across. Tries to find Gaudette. With it in the corner. Gaudette tries to split a few defenders, has it taken away by McKinsley as it's sent up ice. Lindenworth the other way now. 2-on-1. Across, they fire it. They're trying to go back to Lindenworth. Can't do it as it's broken up on the back check. Delgaizo up ice. With it. Delgaizo lays it back to Galante. Across, that one's broken up. Great back check for Lab. Into the zone now, 2-on-1 the other way. They fire that one. Loose puck cleared out of the zone. Or not as it's kept in. Looking for McKinsley. Campinosi fires it across. Spitzenagel was there looking for the 1T, but couldn't bury it. Delgaizo with it for Silverstein. In front of Gaudette. Gaudette goes through the legs. Couldn't bury it home. Sent it over the bar and into the netting. What an opportunity for Adam Gaudette. Almost buried a fantastic goal. Puck still in the zone, now taken away by Lab. Spitzenagel back the other way, has McKinsley with him. McKinsley lays it through, looking for options, and they score! I think that deflected off the shoulder of Moore and went into the net. Took a weird bounce off that shot. Puck still in the zone, now taken away by Lab. Another look at it here. Spitzenagel back the other way, has McKinsley with him. McKinsley nice little lays it through, looking for options, and they score! Off the shoulder of Moore. An unlucky bounce there for Moore as it went off his shoulder. Spitzenagel with it. Has Postma at the point. That one in front, saved by Moore. Delgaizo with it now. Delgaizo into the zone, fires that one off the glove of Kenny. Galante. Delgaizo now in the corner. Galante again tried to find Konolov, taken away by Rubin. He collides with Postma. Konolov gets it back. Konolov lays it out. Schelling with it now. Schelling tries to go by Spitzenagel, can't do so. That puck taken away by Postma. Postma on the breakaway opportunity. Postma goes to the forehand and it's saved. Big save by Moore. Score already 9-2. Delgaizo with it now. Into the zone. Delgaizo breaks through, fires one. Patted away by Kenny. Rubin plays it up and out. Burns going to try and get there first. He does. Burns fires one, saved by Moore. On the rebound, too. He gets that one. Into the zone. Looking for options. Oak with it. Chen across to Konolov. Can't bury it. Under 9 minutes left to go now here in the third. Postma across. Back to Rubin. He fires that wide. Burns there looking for it. Couldn't get a handle on the puck. Chen with it in the neutral zone. Burns collides with him. Sends the puck back. Rubin with it now. Postma with it again. That one goes off the skate of Rubin all the way down into Moore as Terrain goes back to get it. Lofted pass goes over the head of Galante and a nice spinorama move off the boards as Chen tried to move it forward to Konolov, and that'll be called for an offside. Face-off won by Lab. They fire it forward. Terrain to corral the puck, lifts it up and out. Bouncing puck taken by Chen. Has Delgaizo with him. Across, Delgaizo fires that one wide and over the bar. That puck goes by Terrain. Grevy trying to get there first. Koff fighting with Grevy, fires a turnaround shot, nearly got by Moore, but he's able to hold on to it. Shots 41-41 so far as that one goes wide. Lindenworth had more sprawling as it's still in the zone. Now taken away by Oak. Delgaizo with it. Rushing. Up ice across to Terrain. Terrain crosses with Masunas. Tries to go back. Delgaizo out of the air. Nearly knocked that one in. Great hand-eye coordination from him. Delgaizo with it. Through the legs. Sends it across. Terrain there. Gets all of the shot, but couldn't send it home. That one loose through a couple of players. Masunas and Grevy had an opportunity but couldn't pot it home. That one off the skate of Koff as Delgaizo picks it up. Delgaizo with it. Goes by McKinsley, wraps it around. Masunas is there. Goes to Grevy, has it knocked away by Postma, kept in by Masunas though. Masunas doing a good job of keeping that puck. Looking for options, ups to keep it himself. Walks and fires when it goes wide. Lab take it away across the blue line. Looking, they fire, saved by Moore with the cage of his mask and a little bit of his shoulder as Galante gets it in the neutral zone. Galante with it, lays it for Grevy, has it taken away. McKinsley on it now. McKinsley with it, fires. Moore able to gobble that one up with just about 6 minutes left to go in the third. Face off one back by Oak. Delgaizo with it. Across to Galante. Galante, power move around, has to pull up, feeds it back to Delgaizo. Big save by Kenny. Face off one forward by Oak. Grevy's there, tried to find a player. Bouncing puck, Kenny was sprawling. Delgaizo was there to try and pot it home, couldn't do it. Puck now behind the net. A few players collide to try and get that puck out as Grevy pulled it out initially. Galante, nice little spin to corral it too. Has Gaudet at the point. Bouncing puck settled down by him. Gaudet walks in, looking for options, tried to go to the backhand, but couldn't hold on to it. Rubin taken away 2-on-0. Spitzenagel with it. They fire. Saved by Moore. Spitzenagel there. Still loose puck. Spitzenagel with it. Cycles it back. That one saved by Moore as well. That one's knocked down by Lab. They cycle it around. Try to go to Postma. Able to keep it away from a few players. Not for long as Galante takes it away. Finds Gaudet. Gaudet has it poked away from him. Gaudet across. Galante there. They fire. Kenny gets it with the glove. Down to the final 4:30 of this game. Schelling with it. Knocked it down, able to keep it. Nearly had it taken away, able to stick it away. Lays it back for Silverstein. Dances around a defender. Nearly had it taken by Burns, but is able to keep it. Goes back to Schelling. Across, and Konolov puts it over the bar. Silverstein with it now. Tries to go to Konolov. Konolov walks in. Has it taken away now by Burns. Burns chips it around. Lab just trying to kill off the rest of this clock here. Postma with it. Has it poked away. Campinosi with it. Had it stick to side. Schelling walks in, lays it across for Konolov. He hits the post, and Kenny jumps on the rebound. Nearly for Konolov there, right off the pipe. You could probably hear that on the broadcast, too. Nice little ping off the post. Schelling with it off the draw, goes to Chen. Chen walks in, fires. He goes off the bar, and they score. Silverstein on the rebound, right place, right time. Nice little ping. 9-3 now off the post. Schelling with it off the draw, goes to Chen. Chen with it, walks in, fires. He goes off the bar, and they score. Right there to put it home on the rebounds. Konolov in the corner now, trying to fight for that puck, taken away by Postma. Postma to Lindenworth. Lindenworth into the zone. Lindenworth across. Cuff there, tried to send it back to Lindenworth, couldn't find him. Konolov with Schelling and Chen. Konolov across to Schelling. Schelling goes to the forehand, and Kenny makes the save. Knocked down by Delgaizo. Final 2:40 left in the third. Puck picked away. Breakaway chance for Lab. Lab in on goal, saved by Moore, and he's able to hold on to it. Off the draw, one by Lab. They keep it in the zone. Go down the cuff, tried to go through the legs, and Moore read it well. Makes another save. 49 shots apiece between Lab and Oak. Terrain with it in the corner. Lifts it up off the boards. Tried to find Chen. Is he going to beat out the foot race? He is. Has Delgaizo across. Saved by Kenny. We've got a little grabbing going on between Schelling and Kopf there as Schelling knocked the puck out of Kenny's glove right after the whistle. Just a little friendly jarring back and forth. Delgaizo with it. Has it taken away by McKinsley. Puck across. Looking for options. McKinsley, he scores. Makes it an even 10 with just under 2 minutes left to go. 100 shots combined between both teams. Delgaizo with it. Has it taken away by McKinsley. Looking at that goal one more time. Puck across. Looking for options. McKinsley, he scores. Pass across. Terrain with it up ice. Goes to Galante. Has Delgaizo and Schelling on the other side. Chen lays it for Delgaizo. Had it taken away by Spitzenagel. Chen with it again. Dances through. Tries to look for the breakaway chance. Chen to Terrain, but couldn't fire it. As that one's taken back by McKinsley. Has Wiener with him. Wiener. And on goal to McKinsley to Wiener. He fires it. Saved by Moore. He comes out to play it. Schelling with it. Tries to go by a defender. Has himself pickpocketed as it's gloved down by Gaudet. Gaudet walks in. Fires one. Stick save by Kenny. Gaudet with it again. Now taken away. Burns with it to Wiener. Wiener looking for a shot opportunity. Goes to the backhand. It's saved. Looking for another. Saved again by Moore. Under a minute left to go now in the third. Postma with it across. Delgaizo with it. Moves it up ice to Terrain. Terrain has Gaudet on the far side. Terrain drives with the power move. Save made by Kenny. Delgaizo with it. Gaudet across on his own. Gaudet tries to go back to the forehand, and losing a glove is Kenny, and we'll get a whistle with 22 seconds left to go. Off the face-off, knocked around. Delgaizo with it. Taken away by Lab. Up and out. 2-on-0 the other way. Wiener with it. Walks and fires, and he scores. Making it 11-3 with under 10 seconds left to go. That's off the face-off, knocked around. Delgaizo with it. Of the taken JPL away by season. Lab, up and out, 2-on-0 the other way. With just about Wiener with it, walks and fires, and he scores. And the teams will just run out the clock here. Ruben skates it into his own end, and that will do it. Lab Elite Hockey defeat 43 Oak 11-3. An outstanding night for Lab Elite Hockey. They secure the #1 seed in the JPL playoffs for the Pro Division. They finish 4-1, 0-1 on the season, while 43 Oak finish 3-3. Either way, your final score for this one, 11-3 in favor of Lab Elite Hockey. We will have game number 2 of the night between X Hockey Products and Team Chima in just a little bit. But before that, we're going to take a short break, have a quick little intermission. But thank you for tuning into this one. My name is Carla Pascal. See you all in a little bit.